Welcome to RevCheck, and today we're taking a deep look at the 2025 Chevrolet Suburban, one of the most iconic full-size SUVs in the American market. If you've ever needed serious space, power, and capability all in one vehicle, the Suburban has probably been on your radar. For 2025, Chevy hasn't reinvented the wheel, but they've definitely refined it, modernizing the design, upgrading the technology, and giving it a stronger presence both inside and out. It's still big, bold, and unmistakably a Suburban, but now it's also smarter, more efficient, and more comfortable than ever before. Asterisk. Let's start with the exterior, because the 2025 model keeps the imposing dimensions but sharpens the design. The front fascia has been refreshed with slimmer LED headlights, a wider grille with either chrome or black accents depending on trim, and more sculpted lines around the bumper and hood. From the side, the long, commanding profile remains, but with updated wheel designs and subtle trim improvements that make it feel more upscale. Around back, the LED taillights now have a more modern signature look, and there's a cleaner layout, with integrated exhaust tips on some trims. It's not a radical departure from the previous generation, but it's enough to feel current and more refined. Asterisk under the hood, you've got familiar but updated options. The 5.3-liter V8 is still the base engine, producing 355 horsepower and 383 pounds-ft of torque. If you step up to the high country trim, you get the 6.2-liter V8 with a stronger 420 horsepower and 460 pounds-ft of torque. But the real standout this year is the enhanced 3.0-liter Duramax inline-6 turbo diesel. It now makes 305 horsepower and a massive 495 pounds-ft of torque, offering smooth acceleration and best-in-class torque, especially useful if you're towing or hauling heavy loads. All engine options are paired with GM's 10-speed automatic transmission, which shifts quickly and smoothly, and you can choose between rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive depending on your needs. Asterisk. Behind the wheel, the Suburban drives better than you might expect for a vehicle this large. It's still massive, there's no denying that, but GM's magnetic ride control and available Air Ride adaptive suspension work together to deliver a surprisingly comfortable, composed experience. It absorbs bumps like a luxury SUV, stays level when cornering, and smooths out long drives effortlessly. Visibility is excellent thanks to the raised seating position and large windows, and with available cameras including a 360-degree surround view system, maneuvering in tighter spots isn't as intimidating as it used to be. Asterisk now. Step inside, and this is where the 2025 Suburban really shines. The cabin has been upgraded across the board with higher quality materials, a cleaner design, and loads of tech. The star of the show is the new 17.7-inch central touchscreen, now standard across all trims. It's large, bright, and responsive, offering access to wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and built-in Google features like Maps, Assistant, and the Play Store. Right in front of the driver is an 11-inch digital instrument cluster that's customizable and packed with useful information. Everything is laid out logically, with physical controls where you want them and digital controls where they make sense. Asterisk comfort is top tier. You can configure the Suburban to seat 7 to 9 people, depending on whether you choose captain's chairs or a bench in the second row. Either way, there's no shortage of room. The third row is adult-friendly, which can't be said for many three-row SUVs. And even with all rows up, cargo space remains best in class, with over 41 cubic feet behind the third row and a total of nearly 145 cubic feet with the second and third rows folded down. The Suburban's flat-load floor and power folding seats make it one of the most practical full-size SUVs on the market. period. Asterisk Chevrolet has also packed in more safety tech for 2025. Standard features now include forward collision alert, automatic, emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind zone alert, and rear cross traffic alert. On higher trims, you can opt for Super Cruise, GM's hands-free highway driving system. It works on hundreds of thousands of miles of mapped highways and even handles automatic lane changes. While it's not fully autonomous, it's one of the most advanced systems available right now and adds a serious wow factor on long trips. Asterisk. For fuel efficiency, the Suburban's numbers are what you'd expect for a vehicle of this size and power, though the diesel variant remains the most efficient. The 5.3-liter V8 delivers around 15 miles per gallon in the city and 20 on the highway. The 6.2-liter V8 dips slightly below that, especially in city driving. But the diesel version can push highway numbers into the mid-20s, which is impressive considering this vehicle can tow over 8,000 pounds when properly equipped. Asterisk. Speaking of towing, the Suburban continues to lead in this category. With the Max trailering package, the Suburban can tow up to 8,200 pounds, and with its long wheelbase and stable suspension system, it handles the load with confidence. It's a workhorse when needed and a luxury family cruiser the rest of the time, something few vehicles can truly pull off. Asterisk pricing for the 2025 Chevrolet Suburban starts around the mid-$60,000 range for the base LS model and climbs into the $80,000s for the fully loaded high country with four-wheel drive and premium options. While that's a serious investment, you're getting serious capability, space, and comfort in return. And in today's market, there are very few SUVs that offer this level of utility without sacrificing modern luxury or tech features. Asterisk in summary, the 2025 Suburban is not just a carryover. It's a refined and thoroughly modern update to one of America's most trusted SUVs. Whether you're towing, traveling with a full crew, or just want the biggest and most versatile SUV you can buy, the Suburban continues to deliver. With better performance, more efficient engine options, smarter tech, and a more premium interior, it's not just keeping up with the times, it's leading the way in the full-size SUV segment. Asterisk thanks for watching RevCheck. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the latest vehicles on the market. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think of the new Suburban. Does it deserve its place at the top, or is it time for Chevy to go all in on electric? Until next time, drive smart and stay curious.